1, 2. Okay, look right here, look right here. All right, thank you so much.
That's it. That's it.
Can I get right here? All right, thank you. Look at me. Perfect. Well, move this a little bit more. That would be perfect. 1, 2, and perfect. That's beautiful.
Thank you. Hey, Rick.
Again.
Happy safe. Happy New Year to everybody. God bless. I love Floyd Mayweather. You want to know Mayweather promotions of the past, the present, and the future of sports and entertainment.
And I was saying to myself, I was like, damn, who the hell is a badass business guy in the inner city? I said, man, Floyd Mayweather. That dude came from nothing, and he became the most brilliant sports marketing, boxing genius, but not only a great boxer, he knows how to invest his money and turn money into money. And so Floyd told me his motto was teach a man to fish, don't give a man a fish. And I've gotten to know Alicia. Alicia is Floyd's partner, and she's the most amazing person I've ever met in my life. So what happened is we created this foundation because we wanted to do something to basically lift all of these young, talented people like Floyd Mayweather out of the inner city. And we want to do it with a process, and we want to mentor them, we want to disciple them, and we want to give them a job in the hood. We don't want to re-gentrify the hood. We want to make the hood a place that basically is productive, that generates revenue, and where their grandmothers can be safe when they go to this church, where they can have their kids over, and everyone can have good protection, good education. And we do that by becoming entrepreneurial in the inner city. And so we're going to build Google-like office campuses in the inner city with a razor wire around them where they're secure. And we're going to basically create a Silicon Valley-like environment for these kids. We're going to bring in entrepreneurs from outside in the business community, and we're going to schedule them, we're going to match them up with personalities, and we're going to teach these kids how to become successful entrepreneurs and use their God-given talent. And we're not going to take money from the government, because the government wants to manipulate you, and every time you do anything with the government, they put all these strings on. People like Floyd, he don't go by strings. He operates by his rules, not the government rules. And so he's my idol as far as a business guy. I'm a business guy too that was kind of crazy when I was young, and they told me I couldn't make any money, they told me I wasn't going to do anything, and I proved them wrong. And now I invest in companies, I'm a venture capitalist and a cowboy, and we're going to run this thing like entrepreneurs like Floyd and I. So I thank y'all for coming. We're raising money. I like Floyd. Floyd, would you like to say it? We love you, baby. You the man, baby. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for coming. It's about to get crazy now.
All right. Speaking with Darren Blanton, the founder of Moblze Foundation. Darren, this is a wonderful event about Moblze. You're helping inner cities. That is the goal, along with Dr. Pillsbury on planning urban empowerment centers. You know, we know it's still in the early stages, infant stages of this. Where do you start? Where is the big vision for this? Where do you plan to have these empowerment centers from? Some people are thinking about Oakland. Do you start with Baltimore? What is the big picture for this event?
Because I'm from Dallas and I want to make sure the first one's done right, we'll probably have our first center in Dallas, in the worst neighborhoods in Dallas, and we'll build it, we'll perfect it. We want to build it like a prototypical restaurant or retail concept, like a Nordstrom's.
I see.
And basically perfect that at the store, at the first location in Dallas, and then we'll expand it and open it up in places like Baltimore. We're going to go to the worst neighborhoods first, and then go down from there.
How do you determine what's going to be that determination
The least
factor?
hope. Neighborhoods that are the most dangerous, the places that the the grandmothers and the mothers are scaredest to be alive and basically to go out of their houses. We want to build these centers there where their kids have no hope, no opportunities, and we want to bring them an oasis of hope and dignity and light.
What is going to be in those centers? Yeah, I believe you said you're basing this off 5 tiers, correct?
Right.
Can you go over those tiers?
Well,
those pillars?
basically what we want to do is we want to teach these kids biblical principles. We want to teach them how to have dignity, self-respect. We want to explore their talents and all of their God-given strengths. We want to direct them into how to utilize those talents. We want to mentor them. We want to teach them biblical principles. We want to basically show them that there is a hope of being a successful, legitimate, legal business person. We want to pull them out of the gangs. We want to pull them out of the bad drug-infested situations, and we want to give them hope.
So this is open for every American, and even people that's been former felons,
Mostly
correct?
former felons. I want to deal with the people that are the most
Just been most impacted?
Most impacted by the negative culture. I want to deal with the worst of the worst. The ones that have talent, but they have no hope. But they have basically become toxic to our society. We want to take those toxic people that think they have no hope and want to make them producers.
You teamed up with Floyd Mayweather on this project. He was very enthusiastic about it. You know, he is a polarizing figure. Is that one of the reasons, besides him being from the inner city himself, that he probably jumped aboard on him? And how did you guys come about exchanging this idea?
I met Floyd through Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones
Dallas
hooked me up with
Cowboys.
Alicia.
Okay.
And I was thinking to myself when I was working for Trump, like, who's the most iconic black entrepreneurial figure that's from the inner city, that came out of the inner city and became successful? And Floyd Mayweather is the epitome of what someone strives to be. He's not only a good boxer, he's not only a good athlete, but he uses his money wisely. He invests it and turns it and makes a multiple on his investment. He's the smartest sports investor there is. So he was the model. He's what I want to show these kids you can become. He came from Grand Rapids. He came from the inner city. He was poor. He had no hope, and he became a successful entrepreneur and a boxer.
There's going to be probably many other people that's interested in this, other celebrities, politicians, athletes that want to jump on this and mobilize. How can they get involved? Is there a website?
We have a website, the Moblze Foundation website, and we also have materials that are available online. So if you Google Moblze, MOBLYZE.com, that they can .org, moblze.org.
Okay.
And get a hold of it.
And I know it's still early. Is any other politicians joining this force with you that's
Not
on board
yet.
with yet?
We're working with a bunch of people. Ben Carson was here, so
Yeah,
we're
I saw
gonna
him
definitely work with
briefly.
politicians, but we intend to utilize whoever we need to utilize to make it happen. We're entrepreneurs. We'll find the right people. I'm working with Peter Thiel on the Trump campaign. I'm sure we'll be able to get him involved and a lot of the other venture capitalists that I do business with, and it's not going to be a problem. We have unlimited resources and support. We're going to do this like a business.
Regular community leaders as well as teachers will be interested in that. Will you be open to receiving their feedback
We want
as
to
far as
use
jumping in?
we want to use them as mentors. We're going to recruit mentors in every city, from business community, from the schools, from the law enforcement, from the military. We want to teach these kids the best things for the best people.
Okay, then. I'm going to close it out. Is there anything you'd like to say before I let you go?
We plan on delivering. This government people, and I've heard a lot of talk about helping the inner city. I've seen a lot of great business plans, and people come to me and raise money. We're going to deliver because we're going to bring tangible assets. These centers will be something that the inner city people can look at, touch, go visit, utilize in their communities. We're not going to make them come to us. We're going to take it to them.